So guys, the relationship between the North and Tinubu keep getting sour every day. I mean, their relationship is at its worst at the moment. So, in case you don't know, the North is already planning, to unseat Tinubu come 2027. As if that is not enough. I think there is somehow like a gang up against some of the policies that Tinubu want to bring to the table. Like there's this bill on tax reforms. Guess what? The North has vowed that they are not going to let that bill skate through. I mean, they say they are not going to be part and parcel of that bill. And this is just happening. This is happening among the APC lawmakers. This is not even as in one party against the other. This is among the APC. So we all know that Akpabio is Tinubu's man. They believe that anything that comes in will just go through because Akpabio is the one there. But this time around, the North has vowed that they are not going to let this bill. And one of the persons who is really spearheading all this is Senator Ndume. He comes out fearlessly to say it. Last time he was on Channels Television, he said that bill is dead on arrival. And I'm going to show you one of the videos, from Professor Yusuf, where he told them, those of them representing the North, that they are not going to let that bill to skate through. And guess what? The North is doing exactly that. Some of the things that Tinubu wants to bring to the table today, the North is saying no. And, the North is equally not happy with the way Tinubu is taking the country. I mean, the way he's leading. Like they said, this tax reform, that is not good for the North because possibly the North don't really have businesses. Then Mr. Yusuf is arguing that look at Dangote that has some of his companies in the North. But guess where he pays his tax? He pays his taxes to the Lagos government because his head office and all that, they are all in Lagos. And then he also cited an example using the Niger Delta that look at all the oil drilling companies and all that. They are in the south doing their work. But where do they have their offices? In Lagos. Therefore, they pay majority of their taxes to the Lagos state government. So when Tinubu is talking of tax reform, that it shouldn't apply to the North. After all, they are the one. I mean, Lagos State is like sipping from all other states across the nation. Do you think this is a genuine argument to also see the drama playing out on the Senate floor, the way Senator Ndume is bashing out at, some of Tinubu's men, as in fearlessly telling them that, you can have your gavel to hit on the table. I have my mouth to say no to whatever you guys are bringing to the table. So guys, this is an interesting video. Watch it to the end to know what is actually happening in this country. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Take a look.
Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, Order 38. And I just take the last part of Order 38. That is order of the business. Mr. President, the order of the business says, number 10, that our business for the day will be based on the order paper. The order paper does not contain this. And for God's sake, this is a very, very, very important matter. We should not in any way try to use the position of the Senate because the order paper is clear and we have been doing this. I have no problem having them to come here and explain whatever. We have been doing that, but we follow known procedures. And that is if today this thing has to be taken, you now quickly ask for supplementary order paper that will reflect this. And as you said, this is a very, very important matter. It is not a matter that you just come and tell us after we are doing business of the day. Mr. President, you can have your way, but I will have my say. You will have your way, but I can have my say. You can use the gavel, and I will use my voice. This thing is very sensitive. Our people have been dominated by this matter. When you say it's matter of urgent national importance, yes, we do have matters of urgent national importance. But even those matters normally is referred to the next legislative date or another legislative date. Please, I beg you in the name of God, this matter is very, very important to not only us, but Nigerians that we represent. And we swear by Bible and Holy Quran that will represent the interests of the people. These people partially have spoken. The governors, the National Economic Council, and that makes
you have made your point. Can I respond to you?
You can rule me out of order.
Let me respond. Let me respond to you. Now,
it be said that my motion is based on both the invocation of under 1B of our rules as well as the suspension of order 12 of our rules. Nigerians need to know, and we also want to know. Let's hear these people. Let's ask them questions. And that's why I've chosen that we go this way before I bring my bill for second reading. After this, we'll still have our own closed door session tomorrow as colleagues to further discuss this issue. It's a matter of urgent public importance. I so move, Mr. President.
Minority Leader, can you second the motion, please?
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I second the motion ably moved by the Senate Leader. I so second.
Those in favor that we should allow for openness, we should allow the Nigerians to know what is happening about the bill. We should also educate ourselves about the bill. And in that respect, the motion has been moved by the leader and seconded by my majority leader. Those in favor of the motion, please say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. Nay. The ayes have it. Order, what order?
Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, Order 38. And I just take the last part of Order 38. That is order of the business. Mr. President, the order of the business says, number 10, that our business for the day will be based on the order paper. The order paper does not contain this. And for God's sake, this is a very, very, very important matter. We should not in any way try to use the position of the Senate, because the order paper is clear and we have been doing this. I have no problem having them to come here and explain whatever. We have been doing that, but we follow known procedures. And that is, if today this thing has to be taken, you now quickly ask for supplementary order paper that will reflect this. And as you said, this is a very, very important matter. It is not a matter that you just come and tell us after we are doing business of the day. Mr. President, you can have your way, but I will have my say. You will have your way, but I can have my say. You can use the gavel, and I will use my voice. This thing is very sensitive. Our people have been dominated by this matter. When you say it's matter of urgent national importance, yes, we do have matters of urgent national importance. But even those matters normally is referred to the next legislative date or another legislative date. Please, I beg you in the name of God, in the name of God, this matter is very, very important to not only us, but Nigerians that we represent. And we swear by Bible and Holy Quran that will represent the interests of the people. These people partially have spoken. The governors, the National Economic Council, and that
you have made your point. Can I respond to you?
You can rule me out of order.
Let me respond. Let me respond to you. Now, please, we are not here for rhetorics. We are acting on fact. Excuse me. Order, please. Order, please. Order, please. Order, please. Order. Please.
You, because you are sitting there saying saying it's written.
Allow me. I know.
Are you saying, Mr. President, that a Senate?
No, leave me. Allow me. Wait a minute.
Is that fair to yourself?
rule me out of order.
Okay, thank you very much. We're giving you a chance to speak. Please, I refer you to Order 1B, which the leader came under. Can you read Order 1B for me, please? Can you read Order 1B? Okay. Order 1B read as follows. In all cases not provided for in this standing order, or by sessional or other orders or practice of the Senate shall by resolution regulate its procedure. This is what we have just done. This is the resolution that we have just passed. You needed to have known what we have done. I therefore rule you out of order.
So guys, we are going to be watching how all these dramas are going to be unfolding. It's really an interesting time. Those of them that said Tinubu was going to be the best, Tinubu is a reformer, Tinubu built Lagos, Tinubu is known for a kind of coming up with the best of team shift or teamship. That's what they called it. I mean, so many APC people are now disagreeing with Tinubu's policies. They are now disagreeing with whatever Tinubu is bringing to the table. The Northerners feel marginalized. You can imagine the North feeling marginalized at this moment. And they are like, say that we no go agree. So guys, in one way you might want to agree with the North, but in the other way you might also not want to agree with them. The North has had the most time in power. Somebody once said that the Northern Nigeria, anytime they are out of power, even if it's 6 months, you will see their body will just be peppering. They want to still grab power again. That's why we saw, even after Buhari was president for 8 good years, Atiku still came again, that he still wants to become president. After a Fulani man served for 8 years, another Fulani man wanted to take over power again. So guys, that would have been the worst for Nigeria. I mean, yes, Tinubu is not doing his work, but I tell you, it would have even been more painful to see that there is no other part of this country that can produce a leader if not the North. The North has not been able to manage their own, parts of the country. Look at the poverty. Look at the, people not being educated, people not being skilled, people not even knowing their left from their right. You see, children are just being given birth to, and then no proper care. There are no basic amenities, those basic needs that every person should have. In the North, those things are lacking very, very well. So you can imagine them every time saying they are the right people to lead this country. So you can find out that something is really wrong somewhere. So guys, we are going to be watching how Tinubu and some of these APC lawmakers are going to be fighting all this fight, because it's really a tussle, at the moment, because the North, they have come together, they've had meetings. All their plan now is to reject some of the things Tinubu is bringing to the table, and that's going to be a very big setback for Tinubu, because we have majority of the North on the Senate floor and also in the National Assembly as a whole. We have majority of the North because they have more of the representatives. So you can imagine a situation where all of them come together and say, we don't want this policy, we don't want this, we don't want this, we don't want. It's really going to affect the Tinubu's government. So guys, let's keep our hands crossed and keep watching these dramas as they just keep unfolding. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.